Okay, now here's a great story. If you're thinking about selling anything on the internet, everybody's talking about social media and social marketing and all that kind of stuff. Well, look at this headline. Why the social media buy button is still there, even though most people don't use it. It's amazing. I mean, so many people are using social media, so all the people that are hucksters and selling stuff in this country, or you have something to sell like I do too, think, hey, I got to use social media, because that's where the people are. But they're not buying. That's the thing. And these companies, whether it's Facebook and Instagram and all those kind of people, are getting investors, thinking they're worth billions and billions of dollars, when they're not really generating sales that much. I mean, the big social media, Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, they're the big guys, and all the buying that went on last year, or this Christmas, in 2015 and 16, represented 1.8%. So that's how much of Christmas sales, went into social media, less than 2%. Now, the year before, so you would think that, wow, okay, it's only 2%, but this is a growth industry, so it's going to be growing. No, it was more the year before. It was 1.9%. So social media sales, the amount we're buying using social media is shrinking, not growing. Man, with social media just going crazy, like Facebook adds 100 million people a month or whatever it is. They got 1 billion people on that. The people are not using it to buy. They want to be there with their friends, probably. I mean, I don't know the answer to any of this kind of stuff, and nobody does. But see, people are out there selling you, if you have a small business or something, they're saying, hey, you got to do social media. You got to be there, and you got to advertise on social media. Well, here it's clearly that, hey, that may not be the best place to be. And how do you know? That's some salesman selling you the idea that you should be there, and it makes sense. See, that's what salesmen do. They build up a scenario that it makes absolutely every sense in the world for you to give them money, so you could grow your business, When in fact, most of these things aren't true, and you really don't know. They don't. They're guessing. You're guessing. Everybody is guessing. And the only way to know for sure is to try it. Now, see, that's the key. This is how to use social media. You don't spend money. If this person comes, hey, you got to advertise on social media because this is where you're going to make a ton of money. Say, hey, I'll give you half the money. That's right. Say, okay. Here's an ad, put it in, I'll share with you 50% of the money, And that's the way to keep them quiet. Otherwise, if you're going to go into every pretty face that has a line about that, and when social media, nobody knows, everybody thinks it is, and now I just Googled on social media marketing, like using marketing, 500 million websites, and it's all people want to take your money to learn how to market on social media. Man, they don't know. They're guessing too. Sure, it works once in a while for some people or whatever, but who knows it's going to work for you? You don't. And that's right. The people who are making money out of social media marketing are the people who are charging you money to learn how to make money at social media marketing. And that's right. Every advertising venue is like that. They may be very good for some people, but you don't know what's good for you. And that's the key. You have to know what's good for you. And if you want to stay in business, particularly a small business, you can't be pissing money away on every, pretty girl that comes out in the street, right? Everybody has a good idea on how you're going to make $1 zillion, And that's why you have to do it small. So you want to study social media or try it for $50 or $100. You can and see if anything's there, But don't give somebody lots of money to study it, or to put big advertising, because they want to know what your budget is, because they could spend all of it, and you don't know what it's worth to you. You have to find out what something is worth to you first, not what it's worth to them. If they have some idiot that's going to give them $100,000 for that, fine, but that's not going to be worth it to you. And as an entrepreneur or small business, that's the bottom line. You don't care what it's worth to them. You have to know what it's worth to you. And the only way to do that is to test. You test very small, you don't test at all, or you do it percentage. Make them work on a percentage. That's how I made a lot of money on television. I used to buy ads. I didn't know whether they worked for me, but some car company was worth $gazillion to them. So the TV station, well, that's what it's worth. I didn't have that kind of money. So I said, hey, you put my ad on when you have no other ads to run. And then I'll share the money with you. Made a lot of money doing the way. And you could do that with social media, internet. Sure, they all want you to pay up front because the risk is gone. But for you to stay in business, you cannot play that way. So don't, or else you're going to be out of business before you know it.